Hello guys, and welcome back to the channel. I've been gone for I haven't checked my feed, but I think it's 2 months, 3 months. Yeah, sorry about that. School, and I've been kind of bored. So, I've been working on a ton of videos, which basically I've just been having made and saving them so I can do the audio for them and just post them right away. So this one was a continuation of our last video, and if you actually look at it, it has this little guy right here has a cameo in the last drawing, yeah, where I made him up because I needed some other creature for that drawing, and I just kind of went with the flow there, so I decided he got his own video, you know? Yeah. So I used kind of an olive brownish, greenish color. I had some orange on top of him. He's based off of a gecko. I actually have one. He's kind of just right there next to me in his little tank, looking at me, staring into my soul. But anyways, I had this little guy, eating a bug as geckos would do. Ugh. Disgusting. Anyways, I also put some of the orange pads on his shoulders. Wait, what are those called? Wait a minute. Are those still shoulders? If they're on your legs? No, aren't those no. You'd think they would be knees, but they're not. I need to look this up. Anyways, I gave him a very thick little tail there, because that's what the specific type of geckos have, They got their little tail, and it's basically a camel hump for them. It stores their food. What else? I put them in a little tree here, and I put way more detail into the environment later on. I think this is the most I've worked on an environment so far, other than the last video. I haven't really done environments a lot. So my strategy for coloring this guy here was to do it in separate parts. At section off, it makes it takes longer, but it makes it easier for me. I also used kind of an olive, orangish, yellowish on his underbelly and undertail. And now I started the tedious task of making all the scales, because I needed something to do. I needed some detail in here, because he looked a little bland. I also added some details on that little head crest there. And this is the second video in which I have figured out how to use opacity to my advantage. Because if you didn't know, lizards and snakes, I believe, have little eyelids under their eyelids. It's really weird. I think it's mainly for reptiles, but that I believe is just another eyelid for them. I'm not 100% certain if it's on lizards or even snakes, but I know some reptiles have that. What else? I added a lot more detail to these trees here, put in the leaves. I do the specific individual leaves. I am not that tedious. I did also use shading though. The opacity, basically what I do for my shading is I use just a pitch black, and turn down the opacity to like 4636, and it makes a good shadow, like I did on the last video with the, what was it called again? Bad Jocks, something like that. Yeah. I used it on his fur, and I did it on these leaves here to give a little more depth. It's a weird word. Depth. Anyways, I colored in the tree, and I made the background black, and I was gonna give him a little slit eye, but then I thought, no, this guy needs to be a little cuter. Kind of. I think I made him a little more terrifying. That's what you see in your nightmares. But anyways, I made a little lantern next to him, you know, because he'd kind of live near people, I guess. I don't know. I'm just kind of going with the flow here. He's got his little claws to climb up on his tree. And I played a lot around with the lighting, as you can see. And thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoyed the video.